That sound of like flies and shit was like high quality. Oh, I see. In that case, I'll go ahead and put, because it looks like since I took that stuff out of the chest, he's pretty much naked. Just break in real quick. I'll put your stuff back in, guy. Don't worry about it. There. Oh, my legs. Alright, so put that away. Oh, I have 2 of them. That's probably not helping. 4 torches isn't helping. Me not being able to sell isn't helping. Oops, didn't want that. Actually, I don't know if I need this spade, really. There. And she didn't have any clothes either. So I put all their stuff back. Hopefully that'll help. So I feel bad. I think I put their stuff back. Right, so we gotta go back there. Let's do it then. Sprinting the entire time. This should hopefully level up my vitality a good bit. See, game runs fine out here, it's just that stupid ass town. Wrecks everything. I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe it's because it's rendering all the items and all the everything. I don't know. I did hear people say that this game is just not as well optimized as it could be. People with like 1080s having issues too, getting, you know, getting medium settings to work when they can run The Witcher 3 on high everything with 120 FPS type of deal. It's also what I've read a lot of is people saying it's just not, the game's not optimized too great. But I tried to download a little an additional config file you can set to add some additional parameters for the game to recognize when it launches, like how much RAM to use, how much VRAM to use, this, that, and the other thing, but that didn't seem to work either. Maybe I can try doing that now that I changed some settings in the game. Maybe? But I don't know. Okay. Is this all this still open? Good. So I ain't here to play games. Here to rob your stupid ass. Where's your stupid ring? Damn it. Is it not going to be here because I... Eat his food. Man, I'm screwing everything up. Oh no, there's one right. There's a fucking thing right here. Boom.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
It's the gesture that matters. You're not getting it. Here. Let me fast travel now that I put all that stuff back in their chest. Hopefully they'll get dressed. I feel bad for just robbing them and now they don't have anything. They're not even wearing their clothes. But maybe this will put them back on. Nope. Shit. Frustrated by this stupid top of the e-cigarette that just will not come off. I have to like break the fucking glass to get it off, it looks like.
What do you need?
Here.
I'll have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnis. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
Sweet.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
Here.
Again, what is it?
Calm down. I do got some stuff I can sell you, don't I? Yeah, let's start with the food. And then from there we'll go to, yeah, hides and stuff. Skin. I don't know what the cobweb's for either. Keep the shovel in case we need it. Where is he? Come on, damn it. Okay, here we go. It's hard to see him without his signature hat. Some people can teach you, blah, 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 blah.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. May the Lord watch over.
You can have the better long distance arrow as well. I'm not gonna equip that one arrow just so I have to re-equip something else afterwards. He's got $1,000. Holy shit. Didn't realize he was so effing loaded. Gotta haggle with the guy
About the price.
that I literally
Sure. Why
stole
not?
the clothes from. That's fine.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Nice. See, he's a nice guy. Hold on, I got some more stolen stuff for you. If you got all that money, then shit. Now this is the thing. I don't need that many bludgeons. Dagger. Keep those. Don't need all these torches. Just take that, see how that does. Where is he? Okay. Just
What is it?
trying to speak to you. Speak.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
Yeah. Okay. So all these. Dagger. Mess of the torches. And some random armor. Okay. So that's too much money, so I'll take these. And those.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
Agree?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit.
How about that?
Aye.
Sweet. I forgot you could skip those. You start doing that. Okay. Got shard equips. That's good. Cool. Okay. So that's done for the most part. Now I just got to do the patrolling thing. Okay, fast? Yeah. Yes, I can. Come on now. Don't be a dirty bitch, game. Okay. Shitty. It's always entering the town, that threshold that just breaks everything.
Rakes, spades, forks, and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Still lagging though. And not loading the right effing textures. Okay, so start the patrol thing. Give up trying to work with this game. Do I turn everything down to low? Are you the guy? Yeah.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
You report for duty dressed like that?
I've got nothing better to do.
You'd look more frightening with a pitchfork. Go and get kitted out first.
I'll get by like this.
If you insist. But don't blame me if you get laughed at. I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Yep.
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
What are useful?
I don't want to be kicking around in the dirt while other men do honest work.
You're an eager one, aren't you?
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
Cool.
This is our church, St. Matthew's.
You can enjoy a pleasant stroll.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the Lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. The man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
I'm from Skalitz and... well, you know.
This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
Everything for work and
Swordsmith
home.
lives here. What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out,
Just
Henry.
run along and I'll make no trouble for you.
The
If
hell
you won't
is
go to the
this?
church,
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in the square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Okay.
I think you'd better go.
I'd like to know why. I've got a right to be here.
No one asked for your opinion.
Yeah, get out of here.
You'll end up in the stocks if you're not careful.
Good man, please don't drive me away.
Not another word. Clear off.
Yeah.
Wait, I know you. You're Henry, the blacksmith's boy from Skalitz.
Oh, okay.
Your father would be ashamed of you treating a neighbor like that.
I know you have it hard, but if you want to beg, then clear off to the church.
Have you no shame?
Sorry, but that's the law.
Yeah, what do you
I
want?
know.
Thank you. I'm glad to see an honest man can still count on the law.
You're welcome. Hopefully
Poor
you'll
girl.
sell shit to me.
But you did the right thing. At least there's peace.
Alright. I mean, feel bad, but I guess it is the law. What are you gonna do? God, it lags so bad. I'm not even moving anywhere. No memories being used at all on my computer at all.
Your old neighbors are living here now. It's
Shit.
a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Zahanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Zahanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon.
Not that
Sir
prick.
Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Yeah. You learned of stuff. Is that dog gonna start barking at me? Like they all fucking do? Doesn't look like it. God. They couldn't make the walk speed of Henry the same as the NPCs, huh?
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around.
Neato. What can you do for me about the game lag, though? Yeah, the dog's probably barking at me, as usual. There's a bunch of pricks.
We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
The old young bucks, huh?
Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
Uh-ohs.
Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Oh, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
Yeah, I can use the road. Oh, I guess not really much of a road, but...
Let's move along to the Inner Bailey.
Alright. Come on, guy. You don't want to jog or anything, or... No?
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble, and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice, too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you. What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
He's a nice guy. Trying at least. Okay. The hell? This is
The
weird.
Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Neat. pleasant stroll.
Dear people, don't leave a poor woman to starve. Sigismund took everything I had.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It was quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now where might he have got to then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Oh, now we're moving.
You know.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
He wasn't really at the tavern, was he? He was just staring at the wall.
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Okay.
That fool got me all worked up.
Me
Yeah.
as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Yes.
Why not?
First to reach a certain number of points. Points are gained for every 1 or 5 thrown, and for every 3 or more of a kind of any other number. 100 points, 50 points. Okay. Target number of points to get. Points you gave so far, so total. I think I get it, maybe. Probably want these 3 then, right? That's 600 points right there. Yeah.
We'll see. Damn!
Get wrecked, kid. I mean, can I just do this? Oh, it's 3 of a kind. So we'll hold those and try and roll again, see what we got. I think I know how to play this. Hold that. Try one more time. Don't get too painessy. Yeah, I mean, I'm still kicking his ass, it looks like.
That's all.
I need 800 more points. Oh, mama. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, wait. just get 3 ones, I'm in business. Take it. I'm actually winning. I think I figured it out.
Your turn.
Dude, I won. You're nothing. Just need 2 ones. It's over. You're nothing to me.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Thanks, bud. All these peasants. God, wish the game wouldn't lag so bad. I don't know, just something about towns and shit. This isn't even the biggest town, I'm pretty sure. It's like Sasau and all that stuff, right? And Prague and all that? Well, I don't know if you go all... Maybe, who knows? It looks like it's streaming a little better than what I'm seeing here, but it's still just bad. Alright, run all the way back to close the tavern up. Alright, cutscenes.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Pigs and prelates.
God save the bacon.
What's a prelate?
Forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are.
Oh,
This yokel
shoot.
needs to be taught his place.
Alright. Give him the 1-2. I wish I remembered what block was. Not that.
Teach that insolent pup a lesson.
Q? Yeah.
Go on, Your Grace, show him what for. Go on, Your Grace, show him what for.
Get it.
Metka!
Go on, Your Grace, show him what for.
Yeah, show him what for, dude.
That'll teach.
Ouch. I guess you won.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me to
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Ooh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Ooh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir,
Indeed.
I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
That guy's awesome. What, lady? What? Just keeping the peace, alright? Don't give me lip or I'll give you the 1-2. Oh, that's right. Okay. So I think now we can save and sleep, and hopefully the miller and them will have their clothes on. Am I going the right way? Not at all. Go that way. So yeah, I'll save real quick. And keep going. I really just want to beat the game. It's just does not run well, unfortunately. With either my setup or my hard drive's going bad, but other games run fine, and other people have said they've had the same problem, so I'm not thinking that's the really issue here.
God save you, Henry.
Thanks, bud. No foods. Alright. There's nothing I really need to put in there. We'll sleep and save. get up at, wait, hold on. What does the quest want me to do? At dawn. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Why not? I mean, that's dawn, right? That's gotta be dawn. Okay, let's see if I can get this freaking thing off this e-cigarette. Come on, you bitch. Come on. I cannot get that off. Like pliers or some shit. It's insanity. I don't know why I would need pliers. Didn't use pliers to put it on. Just tightens up so fucking much. It's ridiculous. I can't do it. Alright. But we're saved and we're good to go. Any food? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, off to here. I'll sprint through the city and see how terribly awful the lag is. Probably gonna be bad. But this part is pretty fun, in my opinion at least. That's not too bad, but it's not great either. Okay. Jeez, it just hitches every so often when it's loading new sections is what it seems like. So is my reputation still pretty shitty with these people? Probably, right? Yeah, it's awful. Shitty and terrible. Oh, of course he's on the other side. Yeah, suck it up. Need to get that vitality up, boy. So get to sprinting. Why was his head gone there for a second? Hunting.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
Alright.
Whatever you say.
God be with you.
I'll just take this horse. I can't. I'm pretty sure I can't. Can you go faster or what? The lags. I'm just gonna have to put either the graphics or... I mean, the graphics are fine. It's just when it's loading new... I don't know.
Yeah! Hurry up, blacksmith!
Dude, you're still not going that fast. At all. This is like walking to the horse. And me as well. And you also look like an idiot. You hear me? An idiot.
Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir?
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. Understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honour, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
Fair enough. See? He's a good guy. Actually, all the characters in this game are very well written. They all have their own personality. Henry's like a goofy kid who, you know, just reacts upon emotion rather than
Let us talk of something else.
thought.
Is this your first time hunting?
And he's,
This
you know,
kind? Yes.
I've been
uptight.
hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might
Yeah,
learn something
see.
useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
Thing is, hunting in this game, and the way it worked back in the day was all this land belongs to, well, this guy eventually, but Sir Hanush or whatever. So if you go out and hunt shit and a guard searches you, that's all considered stolen.
I wanted to ask you about scallops.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Skallets, and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
Not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
Dude, what do you want? Man, moving quick. Oh, it's not exploring all this area for me? Shoot. Wish it was. Hopefully we'll have better FPS here since it's all trees. This is actually a pretty awesome little area. Alright.
We'll make camp here.
Yeah, I guess those are just, yeah, where you tie your horse up and stuff. Looks like camp is pretty much already made.
Bring me wine and bacon for the saddlebag.
Alright. Bacon and wine is not bad.
Coming up, sir.
At long last.
Deliver, deliver. Confirm delivery.
So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
Just so.
Alright.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke, at least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and
Sir, my old woman is fucking half the village. Like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But
You should see your face! I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares, too, eh?
But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
Alright.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Alright. That's a piece of bacon right there. So what is it? Just wait until dawn? What time is it now? Oh, okay. Then, yeah. Munch from that. Super full now. Sleep and save. Could be worse of a sleeping. Oh shit. Alright. Then we won't sleep and save just yet. God. I think we'll explore the area a little. I mean, there's not much to really say about it, you know. It's just the forest. This area's awesome, though. Nice and tranquil. Alright. Oh, there's a rabbit. Or hare, rather. There's like a million of them out here, actually. Okay. Yeah, see. I don't know. Sneak music is ridiculous. Do you just... Okay. But he like stabbed it into his leg or something. There's a lot of these. I don't know if it needs this cutscene every time. He's not even opening his mouth or any of that. Liar. Alright. So... guess I'm gonna wait till here and then sleep till 6 or so. Ooh, that looks cool. Get a good shot of this area. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Well, time for nappy time. That rabbit is still just sitting right there. That hare, rather. So that's pretty much dawn, I believe. Should be. If it's not, it should be. Jeez, dude, I barely got up.
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Oh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help?
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
Okay.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
Got like right up in my face. Alright, time to hunt hares. Got one. See? Steal all. This isn't stealing. I'm winning. I'll take all of it. So this is a fun little part. Basically, we're just going out to hunt for a bit, basically.